It's hard to miss where I had an opportunity to stop by. Howdy, howdy, all you beer lovers, and welcome to my cigarden, fellow beer travelers. You can tell that I was driving by Lake Ann Brewery, and I had to get myself a growler. So, I had an opportunity, and I do enjoy the game of golf. And I don't golf enough to really be any good. But you've heard me talk about Nolan's many times, and every year, and they've been doing this for years, and unfortunately I've never participated until this year. The Nolan Open, as they call it. A bunch of fellow cigar entrepreneurs get together and they play on a golf course, and they call it the Nolan Open. And I said this year I wanted to do that, which it was the Thursday, this past Thursday. So, what a great event. You get 5 cigars, you get the round of golf, and the beer cart was part of the fee that we paid. So, it was at Mistwood, just a little bit north of Lake Ann. So, knowing that I was going to go by the Lake Ann Brewery, I had to grab my growler. All right. So, the event was good, very well attended. We had a great time. I got lucked out and got teamed up with 4 wonderful joking around guys, and we had a blast. My personal golf game, yes, I shanked a few, but I also hit a few good shots. Matter of fact, on a par 3, I hit it on the green, and for a short while I was closest to the pin. I actually almost hit the pin as it rolled across the green. So I made some really nice shots. I was a valuable member of our team, and we ended up winning. We were the lowest scoring team out there, so I'm real pleased with that. So when you're doing a cigar event golf outing, what's first prize for the first prize winners? A cigar. So this is Knuckle Sandwich. I mean, look at that. I even love the logo on it. Knuckle Sandwich. And I did not smoke this the day of. This is the cigar that I got for being part of the lowest scored team for winning. What a great thing. So, 6 cigars out of the deal. Fantastic. And I'm going to make sure that I get it on my calendar for next year as well. So, on my way back through, I had to stop by Lake Ann Brewery. I didn't need to have another beer in me and drive, so I got my growler out and filled my growler. And so I'm in there looking at what they've got going on, and they've had a Dunkel. And I really like good quality Dunkels, so that's what we're going to review today. And it's 5.5% alcohol and 21 in the IBUs, and of course Dunkels are like a dark wheat style. So, all right, the glass, and almost knocked over my microphone. So we're going to use the this year's version of the Michigan's Beer Guild glass, which we showed it to you in the video with the dark lager over its silver spruce. So we're going to christen this glass. Okay, the light's kind of dulling it up and all that. I showed you both sides, that kind of thing. So, all right, let's get this growler open. Take one more nice puff there from the Knuckle Sandwich. Ooh, that blew up really well. I love that. Let's do it again. Oh, yeah. Gotta love a good cigar. All right. I don't think we'll get any pop at the top. Let's see if we can get a fizz. A little bit, not too much. All right. Growlers have always been tough for me to pour, so we'll probably get a Fantastic head on it. Ooh, nice. Look at that brown coming out of here. Look at that. Fantastic. Loving it. All right. The head's going to be a little big, so we're going to let this simmer down and do a little more talking, because obviously I didn't have a chance. You know, it's hard, like I said, when you got a growler, to be able to hold the glass correctly, to be able to pour into it. So when you look at this head, though, it's like I got a little bit of the cigar ash in the glass. So when you look at the head, look at the brownness of that. Brown down here. I can see through this a little bit in my glass, a little teeny bit. Can't see any snow bubbles at this point. Upside down snow going on. So Dunkels are a staple in the German community. They are fantastically made. A lot of the breweries here in the United States this time of year put on a nice little dark Dunkel as fall comes on, that kind of thing. So we'll give it just a little bit more. We'll pour a little more. I don't mind having a giant head on there. Give me a mustache. All right. So it looks fantastic in the glass. Looks really good. Set this aside. All right. So when we take it to our nose, first thing comes to my mind is malt. Nice and malty. Yep, that's what I'm getting here, is a nice and malty. So, all right. You've been to your beer fridge. You've popped the top. You've poured it into a glass. Cheers, guys. Here we go. Let's take it to our lips and see what we get today. Malt is the dominant flavor. Little bit, teeny bit of a roastness. Top of my mouth is dried out. It's just the top of my mouth is dry, not my tongue at all, not the sides of my mouth. Take one more sip, see what kind of a bodiness, what fullness it does for my mouth. Nice and full. Taste a little bit of the alcohol. Malty. Very malty. If I were to evaluate this beer on my bottle caps, 1 being don't ever drink it again, 5 being you need to go to the store and get this. You need to stop out at Lake Ann Brewery. The reason why I got a growler is because I know that Lake Ann doesn't can their beers, so you can only get their beers there at Lake Ann Brewery in the beautiful town of Lake Ann, Michigan. So that's why you can't get it at the store, and any opportunity you're driving by, it's always worth stopping, filling up a growler, enjoying a couple. As we know, Lake Ann has probably the most aggressive music. He's got something going on all the time. He's got somebody playing all the time. And you can get into my post page. I think I have their listing of who's playing. So, and they'll go as long as they can. They'll keep it going in the fall. So it's always nice. So back to the beer. Look at that. All right, you can see a little bit more through the bottom of the glass. The glass shows this off real well. Their glasses are a standard pint style, so when you fill a growler up, you get the full pint glass, and it makes a big difference. So definitely worth it. Let's turn this around. In Michigan, you're always near great beer. We like that. It's a great thing going on. Again, my winning cigar from the Nolan Open, knuckle sandwich. So just to give you a little bit on this, I find it to be a little peppery, It's got a little bitterness to it, but still a very nice smoke and very nice to enjoy. I hope you've hit the like button. Tell me what you think. Have you been to Lake Ann, and what beers out at Lake Ann Brewery you like to enjoy? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want you to go on my adventures, and that's what it is. As you know, I go to the breweries and talk to the staff and see what they've got going on. It makes a big difference in my niche of the beer tubing world. So subscribe so you can go along in my adventures and all that. So here's to you. If you're going to have a beer, please make sure you have a good one. Enjoy, everyone. Have a great day.